Make a concert set list with me. The whole goal is to write down the set list because it was so good and I don't want to forget it ever. I did make it a playlist on Spotify, but I wanted it in a notebook as well. So that's what we're going with here. What I've done is I've printed out some pictures, some of me and my husband Chris there, and then also just some of the JoBros all around. I found this on Pinterest, shout out whoever created this. And then these are their like 0.5 pictures that I love. And then just some pictures that I wanted to remember from our tour specifically. So first things first, I'm gonna cut all these pictures out, and then I'm gonna take a look at the scrapbook paper I have, put everything down first, and then go back in and write the set list, I think, but we'll see. I'm trying this new thing where I do a double recording so that I can talk to you, because I feel like when I'm talking to you and you don't see me, it's not as fun, but that's what we're working with now. I mean, I am looking down a lot, so we'll see. But anyway, this concert, so first of all, this was the first time I've ever been to the Jonas Brothers, which is kind of surprising. We were supposed to go a couple years ago, but we decided to go out of town for our anniversary instead. Oh, whatever. But honestly, now we were like, dang, this would have been a really good anniversary concert. Anyway, it's fine because we got to go now. And it was such a cute little venue. And man, it was just such a good concert. First of all, the All-American Rejects were there. They sang so many of their songs, and it was just really cool to see them because they're kind of old, no offense to them, they look great, but like they're pretty old. They were big back in the day, but like it's cool to see that they're still really big. And we were just talking about how it was probably so neat for them to hear all of us like sing their songs how many years later. Because like I remember being in college, high school when high school when those songs came out for All-American Rejects, and just like belting them in the car. And so it was really nice to just be able to belt them now. And I didn't even pay for the tickets expecting All-American Rejects to be there. So that was like the best part, was I was like, we literally looked at each other, me and Chris, and we were like, we would pay for tickets to just All-American Rejects. And we like technically got to see them for free because we paid for Jonas Brother tickets. So that was awesome. What was my favorite All-American Reject song? I mean, they were just so good. But I think, Dirty Little Secret is just always gonna be incredible. I'll give you my dirty little secret. And then Move Along also was just so nostalgic. And like, I remember where I was when I was like listening to those songs over and over again in high school. So those two are for sure my favorite All-American Reject songs. And this is what I'm trying to figure out, thinking about my favorite Jonas Brothers songs that were sung. Do I want to put their own special place on my notebook? I think so. And so my favorite songs, man, there are just so many good ones. First of all, they opened up with That's Just the Way We Roll. If you're not a Jonas Brothers fan, I'm so sorry to do this to you. I promise that it's gonna be worth it anyway because you're watching me journal. But yeah, maybe this will be your little intro to this little boy band of mine that I love. So they open with That's Just the Way We Roll, which is like one of their biggest songs from when they were younger. Incredible. But I really enjoyed the like older or the newer songs, Older of Them, I think. So they did Vacation Eyes, which me and Chris love, and their new album has Slow Motion on it, which was really good. I think my favorite song though, first of all, my favorite song I think of theirs on the album, literally called The Album, is Walls with John Bellion. And so no surprise that in the actual concert, that was also my favorite song. Oh my gosh, it was unreal. Here's why it's the best. It sounds different than what their normal stuff does. And it has so many interesting concepts to it because John Bellion helped or did write it. And he's such an interesting artist to begin with. So to add the Jonas Brothers vocals, specifically Joe's, to it, oh my gosh, it was so good. And then, no offense to Joe Jonas, he has not always been like the best singer, definitely not out of the three of them. Nick was, slash I guess kind of still is, but Joe has gotten so good on vocals. Now this has just turned into an appreciation to the Jonas Brothers, but he's gotten so good. So like every song he sang was just incredible. So Walls was the like lights, they had like singers in the background, they had fireworks, like it was crazy. And then the song itself was just so good. So anyway. Okay, now that we've majorly detoured, and I've just talked about how much I love the Jonas Brothers, let's see what we're working with for this page. So I have this scrapbook paper that I for sure want to put down. I just don't know if I want it to take up the whole page or not, and I don't think I do. I'll probably rip it and put it up top and down at the bottom. Yeah, I think that's what I like. Okay. Yee, so nervous to rip it. Okay. Not mad at that. Sure. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll stick it down and then cut it. Well, I guess I should cut this first. That'll do. No, I actually want that even. Okay. That's fine. Good, and then this one will just kind of, I want more of it, okay. Do the same thing. Let's see if that worked. Sure, okay, so let's glue that down. Okay, here's what we're working with so far. I like it. Apparently I'm really feeling symmetry for this because I kind of want to cut this in half and put half up here and half down here. Just because I feel like if it was all up here, it would get, like the set list would get covered up, or I don't know. Let me see if this is how. Well, actually I don't hate that. Imagine that this is the set list. Okay, actually change of plans. We're gonna put this sticker or this background up here. Or do I want it down here? Ooh. Decisions. Okay. Okay, I've decided to put it up here. So going with my original plan. Okay, so let's glue this down. Just using my Elmer's glue. Because one, that's kind of all I have. Well, no, that's not true. I have Scotch tape, but honestly, I like the way that this works. If you want to see what I use, if you want to see what supplies I use, you can go to the videos. I have a video for that in my bio. No, on my YouTube. Okay, so that's down. Sweet. Before I put the set list down, I do want to go ahead and at least put this picture down. I think I'll save the other pictures to put around my set list, but this one I want to make sure is like not front and center literally, but that you can for sure see it and it doesn't get distracted when I put my set list in. I think for the set list, I'm gonna use this like paper I have from Amazon. And what I love about this is that you can see it's like stripes and like grid and then just plain. And so I love that there are different options for this. So I think I'm gonna go in with the yellow stripes and put the set list down. Yeah. Here's the dilemma I'm in now. Like I suspected, the set list does cover up, or like the paper does completely cover up this background. And so now I'm kind of like, do I even want the set list there? The good thing is this is just a Post-it note so I can move it, but I'm really debating it because I loved this whole thing of like when they're younger and everything. So let's see if I were to move it here, what that would look like and if I could fit all of it. here. All right, obviously that looks crooked, but do I like it there? And would I change the color to like a light blue if it goes over here? Because what I could do, when I'm thinking about, all right, let's look. So I think that would fit. Because then the other option is we put this here and then cut it where it's only covering like part of it. So like this much. Let's try that first and then we'll see how we like it. Okay, let's see how we feel. Yeah, why was I telling myself? That looks great. Okay, so I'll write Act 1 here, and then for Act 2 over here, I think I want blue? Question mark? I think I want light blue. So let's take a look. And I do like how big that is, but first let's cut this off. And let's see if we left it that big, what it look like. Picture that, and then you have like this, this. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they're too big. Okay. It's actually really funny. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. I love this so much. It's so funny. Okay. Okay, Act 2 is written out, so let's go ahead and glue it down. Okay, Act 1 is now complete too, so we'll glue that down. Alrighty, so that looks good. So all that's left, I think, is to glue down the other pictures. Sweet. Aw, that's cute. Okay. Okay. Too late. Huh. Is that better? I need to glue it if so. I can't tell. I'll put a sticker there or something. That's so cute. Just this one left. Love, love, love. So now I'm gonna go in with these little, oh, not that one, I've already used it, but this roll of stickers I just got from Michael's. So cute, very JoBros, but also just fun. So I'm gonna go in with these and stick them down. All right, so I'm thinking, let's see. Kind of all of these are. We'll do this one. Shooting star. Oh, that covers up the name of the tour. Sorry. Ooh, I got these fun gel highlighters for my birthday. Shout out Erin. And they're cool because they're like crayons almost, but they don't have that like texture that crayons have. So these are really cool. What I'm actually gonna do is use these in the blank spaces to give it a little something special. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute. Wow, that makes a big difference. Do I add dots? I don't think so. Maybe just make this a little thicker. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's nice. It is very smooth. Last step is, because I had talked about wanting to make something special about the ones that were my favorites. Since I don't want to take up any other space here, I'm actually just going to make little hearts by my favorite songs. And this is the final result. I am so happy with how it turned out, and I had a blast making it, and I was gonna say almost as fun as the concert itself. Not quite, but I'm so happy that I have this now forever, because I'll be able to go back to it, remember what the songs were, even years down the line. I'm still gonna be thinking about the Jonas Brothers because it's so nostalgic for me. So I'm excited to look back at this, you know, for years to come. And I really like how it turned out. So hope you enjoyed journaling with me, and make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I have plenty of videos, whether it's journaling with me, flipping through my Hobonichi, so make sure you follow along with me. And remember, wherever you are, have fun. Stress is gonna get figured out.